What's up, everybody? Everybody dancing? It's Wednesday. When do you dance on Wednesdays? I don't know. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Perfect timing. That was our Key West adventure back during Ada, if you recall. We probably had double audio going there. I was hoping that we went a day without any technical difficulties. Doesn't look like we did. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Everybody, this is our daily brew. How's everybody doing? This is Louie. We didn't have the doggies on Monday. They were still at the vet, but we got them today. So we'll show Hunter here Friday. And we'll give Louie a little prime time action this morning. He looks excited. Oh my goodness. I got the widespread map above me right here, in case you're wondering. It's kind of hard to see, but once you figure out the outline, you kind of see we got some middle U.S. frontal action coming across. Little spinach off the Atlantic, not hurting anybody. But we got a little bit of weather to talk about. We'll get into it here in a few. We are streaming live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. This is what we do during the tropical season. I've been teasing a little tropical news here and there. Not hyping anything, just kind of keeping things going. Chris, you remember that poolside chat? I remember that. Oh, man, I think that was my first experience with Bud Light seltzers. We were poolside. And remember that, Chris, you'll remember this. I'm so glad I had one viewer. I was chasing a bottle, or a can. It was blowing in the wind. It was so funny. I remember... Oh, anyway, so we have good times here. We obviously are serious when it's time to be serious, but we have fun when it's not, right? So these daily brews, of course, are brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. I'm going to be checking them out over there on the East Coast. We're heading over there this weekend. Got our big MWP cruise coming up, so we'll be sharing a lot of stuff on that. So there'll be no lives next week, but we'll be back the following Monday. But we will be live from the ship, I'm sure. So make sure you stay tuned. It all starts Sunday with a pre-cruise party over there at the Cape. We got some Brew crew members coming over for that. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and having a good time. What's up, Mr. Campbell from Jamaica? What's up, Mr. John over there from the Villages? Lady Butterfly, what's up, Scott, Richard Reamer, and Bob there, Luann from Chile, Sneeds Ferry, North Carolina. What's up, Miss Sherry Brown? No spinach cruise, that's right, Tom. The only spinning will be after you max out your drink package. Garbage man's driving by, the dog's got his ears up, wondering what the heck's going on. So anyway, yeah, the cruise is going to be great. Can't wait. Doing a little weather forecast for that here in a minute. The big news right now, Weather World, is something called Freddie. We'll get into Freddie. I usually don't talk about overseas storms that much, but this is kind of interesting. What do you think, buddy? You go, Juckle boy. You Juckle boy. Yeah. All right, we'll put you down. Oh, and I'm not drinking hot coffee today. A little story, then we'll talk about Freddie. Emily, the good daughter that she is, picked me up some Starbucks the other day, and I didn't tell her that I wanted to take a nap, and so she picked me up some iced coffee, and I'm like, thank you, and I saved it. So I knew it would come in handy. I got excited a minute ago, and I'm like, oh, I still got the iced Americano in the fridge. So cheers to iced Americano. And, yeah. Shelly, we want to be sharing the webcam. People can watch us Voin Voyage. How does that work? Don't they have a port cam? We can all sit out there and wave. Hey, goodbye. Yeah, Harold, that was a great video. Mike, it is cold down in South Georgia. I knew we'd get a little chilly the next couple days. Got a little cold front that came through last night. No rain with it. Bev from Canada. Well, it's good to have you up there, eh? Not like you ever heard that one before, right? Hey, Katie Haley. How's it going up north there at the Panhandle? I am heading up there for the golf jam. I can't wait. Chad Robbins, good morning. How's it going, Miss Sir? Good morning, Miss Michelle. Mirtha's coming back to Florida. Well, how about that? Keep that cold weather up there, Mirtha. We don't want any of that down here. Blade from BVI. Now, a few years ago, I wouldn't have known that that was the British Virgin Islands. But now I've learned so much about geography on our little weather page. Long time ago, I only covered Florida. Then I expanded to the U.S. more. And then I started getting more people from over, we got Ian over here from Jamaica. We got Canadian folks. We got people down in the Virgin Islands. So it has become a worldwide adventure. Our little thing called MWP. So Freddie is a storm. Madagascar. I don't even know that's part of the world. There you go. Madagascar. Can't get any bigger than that, can we? Can we zoom out anymore? No, that's about as far as we go. So here is U.S. Here's North America, South America. This is Africa, South Africa. Look at that. So this little typhoon, cyclone, I don't know if they call them typhoon or not, tropical cyclone Freddie. This little guy has come across all the way across the Indian Ocean. I think I read it's the longest tracking system ever. Started over here by Indonesia. It tracked from Australia basically to South Africa. Came across the whole Indian Ocean. Unbelievable, right? It strengthened. This is on Weather Underground, by the way. Great site for tracking storms. I use them. We used to hang out there. I miss the old chat days, man. Dr. Masters, Jeff Masters, and crew. But look, man, this is a Category 4 storm, and it is expected to strengthen back to a Category 2. Kind of did a 180. It made a landfall here, and it flipped back around. It came back out in the ocean, and basically it's equivalent of a drunk donkey. So if there ever was a drunk donkey hurricane, that would be it. So that's what's cooking in that part of the world. All right, other things we're going to talk about. Let's talk about out west. So the big story. Well, today we got a little bit of storms. Let's talk about today real quick. Not a lot going on today. So not a lot going on storm-wise for a long time. So we got a little bit of wind threat, basically. That's all. This is today. Tomorrow, same. Just thunderstorms. Really, I don't ever like to say never, but when they have a tornado probability of less than 2%, you can almost say never, but you never say never in weather. But as far as the next 2 days go, very low chance. And then 3 days is that front coming down, very little, just normal stuff. So nothing severe storm-wise coming in a while. Now the big story is out west. First big story is this excessive rainfall map. Two things they're going to be dealing with. Here's today's rainfall map, by the way. It could be some flooding today. But this is the big news tomorrow. So we got high precipitation rolling in out of that Pacific again. Remember, I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but the jet stream, the way it was lining up, we got an inflow. The rain train pattern across the Pacific now is kind of pointing dead into California for a little while. And they had a big, about a week or two back, remember, an unbelievable snow. There's still people trapped in the snow, right? Well, unfortunately, they got another round, heavy rain on the coast and heavy snow in the mountains. This is tomorrow, and it even extends out into Friday with some coastal areas. A little bit farther north than last time, but still, that's the big story. There'll be a lot of news out there with flooding and heavy snow, people trapped. Not fun. So we'll see how that plays out. You can kind of get a look here on Tropical Tidbits. We'll take a look at that real quick just to kind of give you an idea what it looks like as this rolls in. I forget what we used last time. It's kind of hard to see on this, but you get the idea. We just got, system one here just really comes in, and then another one comes in, and then another one comes in the following weekend, the 18th and 19th. So just this pattern of just bloop, bloop, bloop is just happening. Now, interestingly enough, oh God, I didn't want to share this, but I guess I will. Watch these systems. So, all right, so we got that going on. We got a cold front coming down Saturday-ish and Monday-ish for the southeast and northeast. We've been teasing the idea of a nor'easter. The first system, the second one's starting to show signs, but as we see, these things are tough to predict. But we do have two frontal lines coming down Saturday and Monday, all the way down through Florida. The second one might be a little bit more chance to spin up here now, but watch what happens on the GFS. Now, not saying it's going to happen or anything like that, but we're getting into the time frame. Here's Saturday, March 18th. Now, nothing's official with this at all, but, you know, the waters are hot. It wouldn't be unheard of. But watch what happens the following weekend, the 18th and 19th. Look, that tail in the fronts, right, actually shows the possibility of a little something. Now, this time of year, very rare, but when the water temperatures are near 80 degrees, you don't have a lot of ocean heat content below the surface, but you got warmer than normal. Water temps are way above normal right now, almost 10 degrees in some spots. The models are getting tricked here, so we'll see. But, you know, you just never know. You know, there's a euro. 1,000 millibar wouldn't be much, but could be interesting, right? We'll see. That was a 6Z. It's been off and on. 00Z didn't even show it. So, like I said, it's not really worth mentioning, except it showed up, and I'm like, now I got to mention it. But like I said, every other model run, it seems like it's kind of showing. And that's a long way away. So these are just areas you look at. Here's yesterday's 12Z. So it's just way too far out in the future to even show you that. So I don't know why I did. What's up, Christina? Disney World? Now Christina's looking ahead like I am. Sean Woods on a cruise. Hey, how about that? That's where. So first off, I'm gonna do a special cruise video sometime around 11 or noon today. That's all right, Hunter. He's snorting. What?
I was trying to keep him quiet.
Oh, what's up, Hunter? Come here, buddy. Bring him here. Since you guys didn't get to see Hunter, we'll say hi to here. Hunter. Here's my assistant, Vanna.
Yeah.
He's not going to stay long. He wants to play with his brother. Say, hey, everybody. You want to go play with your brother, don't you? He's doing good. Been breathing a lot better. But he still purrs like a cat. He's still the size of a dollar bill. Well, $2 bills. $2 bills. All right, so the cruise looked good. Let's go to that. All right, but anyway, all right, so just vaguely know, hey, this is how fronts happen, right? We always get systems in May, it seems like more times than not. So we're getting into March, April, May, warmer water. Never know. But again, these are usually just rain events. Let's see what the old Euro says. It goes out that far. We're on Tropical Tidbits, by the way. TropicalTidbits.com. And there's that front that doesn't even go out past 10 days. But this is the front that the GFS is picking up on a following Friday, 17th. So, whatever. I had to get my head in gear with tropics now. I got to start thinking. This is tough because all year long I get my brain wrapped around normal weather, and then it's like, now I got to remember all the tools and stuff that we use when it comes down to tropics. But it's only March. All right, so let's talk about the weather now. So we got big California rains. Weekend. All right, this is what we got cooking. All right, there's two fronts coming. And let's just keep it on GF. Let's just keep it on Tropical Tidbits. All right, so let's go Eastern U.S. So your, let's keep right here. So the first front. Here's the first front. First front is coming. It's a slow mover. Here's Friday. Now, we've been talking about this front a lot. Here you go. Low pressure, 1,000 millibar, kind of decent. Could be some heavy snow, Pennsylvania northward around normal areas. Here's that line of rain Friday, Saturday. It pushes through. This is Saturday morning. This is the same time frame we've been looking at. This has been the big question mark right here. 987 low. If it sets up here, we could have some coastal snow nor'easter style. If it sets up over here, not as much. That's why I've never said with definity. I just said could be, and everybody's saying the same thing. But close enough to watch. Just a Saturday morning. And there's your funnel line basically all the way here. Like that. Big old comma. I don't know what the hell I just drew. All right. So this one kind of gets on out of here. So people asking about the cruise. It's gone at least on Sunday. Well, here's the other one. This is the only one that might mess the cruise up for a day. Not messing anything up. Just maybe Monday. I'm thinking Monday. Here's the second front. BOGO fronts. Front number 1, Saturday morning. All right, that's been on the radar from day one. The problem is 982. Where does this set up? Does it set up here? Does it set up here? It looks like it's trending a little more off coast. So, second one, here it comes. Second one, a little more hefty. A little more rain, a little more snow. And this is Monday morning. Monday morning. Now, this one's doing a little more pivot action here where the low actually kind of comes up a little bit before it sets on out of here. This is the one that there's a little bit more chatter could bring that nor'easter up. But we picked up on a Monday. Here it is. Here is Monday afternoon. So this is when our boat set sails about right here. Probably about right here. So we could be leaving in a little rain. That's all right. We got our meet and greet. It's inside. No worries. Monday, though, here's that pressure, 990. This is, what am I doing on the GFS? Oh, I went. Have I left the GFS? Oh, I didn't even look at the euro yet. That's why we're looking at the second front. Duh. Second front. Monday night, there's the second front, BOGO front, right? This was a little closer. The only reason I was stumped was the euro's a little closer to the coast, and I thought this was the euro, but this is the GFS. GFS is a little closer to the coast. This is where you get a little interesting snow maybe for places that haven't even seen it this year. Places like in Massachusetts and stuff that have had a dry, snowy season. So here's Monday afternoon, and let's see what happens. Now, this is going into Tuesday morning, and you can see it, typical nor'easter style, spinning in some cold air, was frozen precip going into Tuesday. There is chitter chatter on the National Weather Service that we could see some Smokies Mountain snow. They're even calling possibly Gatlinburg Monday night on the backside of this thing as cold air spins around and brings in whatever moisture is left Monday night into Tuesday morning. And then the front does pass through Bahamas. This is Tuesday afternoon. And so the one day that could be rainy on our little MWP cruise could be Tuesday. Could be. The good news is this. First off, the GFS here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing. Coco K, beautiful. Thursday. So that's great news. The euro showing almost the same, but a little faster, which is good news, right? You want to see a little bit of inconsistency. All right, so here's the euro for Saturday morning. There's your frontal line, 996 off the coast of Carolina, Virginia there. Not sure if it's close enough to cause any snow yet, but there's some pretty heavy-duty 982. So no matter what, we're going to have a pretty deepening low cyclone. I love using the word cyclone. Cyclone is just an area of incoming wind. But cyclone is so scary. We're going to have a cyclone. Low pressure area. It's a windy, wavy beach action, no doubt. Saturday into Sunday here for the Northeast. This is 984, pretty low pressure. So a lot of wind. If you got anybody out there boating and cruising, they're going to want to divert around this little guy. This is Saturday morning. This is the euro. Here's the secondary front coming into play. Look at Bermuda. Might even get a little action out of this one. Double whammy for Bermuda. Here's Bermuda. Saturday afternoon. Sunday morning. You might get You might get a double whip from the first frontal line. Boop, boop. All right, so here's the second frontal line coming in. Here's Monday morning. Pretty hefty moisture maker Monday morning all the way across the East Coast, Carolinas. Could be some heavy rain for the Carolinas on Monday morning. Here it comes through Florida. Now this one's rotating up. This one's doing a little bit more classic nor'easter. This is the one that could bring a little more chances. But here it comes through Florida. Now look, here's Monday afternoon, setting sail, right? But look how fast it comes through. Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon, evening, it's gone. So it could be out of here quicker. Here's Tuesday morning, Tuesday midday, Tuesday afternoon. So we'll see what that does. But then the same thing, Wednesday, Thursday. So two set sail day and a little bit into Tuesday, I'm thinking is the only days that might be interesting. Let's take a look real quick at that nor'easter setup. Then we're going to digest more about the waves and winds and cold air. So there is some cool air coming. But let's look at this Euro on the second front, what it looks like. We could see some heavy snow if this low pressure sets up. Here it comes, look. Boom. So let's go to the northeast here, and I cannot. Now we can, northeast. So there you go. That's pretty classic coastal action here. Now the problem here is that whoops, let's go back here. Click. So the classic, obviously northerners know what I'm talking about, but the low here prevents snow in coastal areas. The low comes over here, more chances for snow to income on the East Coast. So it's all timing of that low pressure. This is the second system, but there is BOGO fronts coming, guaranteed. So we'll see if that snow pans out. As far as the North Carolina snow goes, definitely showing up. So if we got any snow lovers that like to do any sort of crazy snow adventures like I do, here is your possibility. A little bit of snow Saturday morning, but the bigger chances look like it might be coming on that second system, which would be Monday into Tuesday morning. So this is the Euro. Good shot. A little bit of snow on Saturday, but it looks like a decent little chance for higher elevation Monday night. So, and it's spring break. Hey, spring break. Go to the mountains. Take a chance. Take a chance. Monday night snow chase. You might see snow. If your kids have never seen snow, take a chance. Head for the mountains. North Carolina, let's take a look again. That might be worth the post. I might do a post as I just spitted. Here's latest GFS showing, let's go into 24-hour snowfall. All right. So Saturday, a little bit of chances. There's a little bit of chances on Saturday, but here comes Monday night. A little bit better chances on Monday night into Tuesday. So if I was a gambling man and I had no cruise this week, I might just head for the mountains. Now, of course, that's higher elevation, but still. Officially, look, you go to the little cheat box that I have here on my page. You type up Gatlinburg. This got me excited today to actually talk about it. Gatlinburg, if you go to their discussion on Monday night, slight chance of rain and snow showers. Now, they say a slight, but we know that moisture is coming. But it's going to be cold enough. Low around 29. So, how about that? Right? Right. Rougher seas. Oh, Shelley. Now that you like whiskey, you told me. Oh, Shelley, it's not going to be that bad. Actually, it's not bad. Let's look at the seas. Well, you can't cancel now. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Hunter's looking around like he's getting in trouble here. I don't like that. Let's see some good storm maps that I got. Let's go to Euro here. Hunter's got that look like he's getting sneaky, like he's getting ready to go do something. What are you doing, little boy? You're looking at me. All right, let's take a look here at... I don't know if we have wind maps on this map here. No, it's too zoomed in. All right, so let's look at southeast. Hopefully they're on southeast. And nope, darn it. So we have to go to the U.S. Maybe East Coast. Which one's zoomed in better? I think East Coast might be zoomed in better. All right, not there either. So it's the U.S. Well, actually, it's right here. Ah, geez, now I'm all kinds of pages. I don't even know what the hell these are. I know it's on the U.S. map. All right, well, we'll just stick right here. All right, so let's do wave height and direction map. Significant wave height direction map. All right. All right, this one only goes out 90 hours, though, so we might be wasting our time, which I should have remembered. All right, well, that was a waste of time. But we can go a little deeper here, it looks like, on this one, so I don't know why it stops there. All right, so we have our incoming front. Let's take a look at it. And there's our first front. And not too bad, not too bad. And then our second front, Monday. Monday might be the day, a little rocking, a little rolling, maybe. Let's see here. Not too bad, I guess. All right. Well, here's Monday, 12 o'clock. Let's go to 4 o'clock. Well, I don't know. 8 feet. I mean, not that bad. Obviously, it's a lot better over here by the. Oh, we got to worry about winds more than anything for docking, but that's not too bad. You know, and this is what they'll do. They will go like this. Yeah, they'll stay away from all these big waves. So I don't. You know. Good thing, Shelly, and cruisers. The good thing is when we have these incoming winds from a frontal line, you know, doesn't stay bad. It's out here that really gets rough with these winds, but the Florida protects the big stuff. So I think we'll be fine. We're good. We're good. And Thursdays, look at Thursday. This is like Thursday's heaven. Who's calling me? Thursday is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely no winds. Perfect day at Coco Cay. Okay. Wednesday it's not that bad either. So, like I said, it's Tuesday. Tuesday is the day. Winds tell a story too. Wind gust. So, yeah, Tuesday's, yeah, you know, it's a tailwind. So, yeah, I'll do a full breakdown here in a little bit. Not too bad. We'll be all right. Tuesday's not bad at all, actually. It's when that front comes through. We'll be all right. I'm more excited about it knowing that it's going to be out of here. So, it is what it is. There's no purple waves. All right. All good. What else are we talking about? Burp. Horse Soldiers, good stuff. What's up, Mrs. Mary Carol Chapman? Harold's tired of snow. That's right, Jose. That's great strategy. Pam Hunter, happy Wednesday. Not me, Mikey. I don't know who said that. These are gusts. Winds 14. That's Tuesday. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think, like I said, Tuesday's the day. I mean, Tuesday's, that's supposed to be. Hell, man, it might be. Well, if they could, I don't know if they could dock at 9. I mean, that's interesting. If they dock the boat Tuesday, could be the perfect thing, because then we'll just be at the Bahamas. And the rain will be gone. Rain could be gone. This is Tuesday, 9 a.m. Heroes showing the rain completely gone by, midday Tuesday at least. Totally gone Tuesday afternoon. GFS is just a little slower. But, hey. We got a good idea what to look at least. Still a long way away. I don't really think it's worth looking at high seas forecast that far out. I do have some links here I haven't used in a while. I think I have some high seas forecast links. Marine discussion, Caribbean. That's a little too far north. All right, so let's go back. Would be Gulf of Mexico? Maybe. Well, I actually have a link here. Wave height. Let's see. Let's see. Forward 12 hour. How far out does this thing go? March. Ooh, it goes out pretty far. Damn it. How do we get over here to this part? Southwest Atlantic, maybe? Where's Southwest Atlantic? There we go. Okay. That's what we got to look at. All right. So let's look at wind. And there's front 1, there's front 2. This is March 8th. All right, there's 13th. So what we're looking at? We're looking at Monday here. Okay, here's Monday. It doesn't go out that far yet. A little too far. Actually, I got a lot of stuff out there right now. All right, real quick, let's look at some temperatures coming up. And I got to go. I forgot I got a meeting at 10. It's 10:10 technically, but so we got a little bit of cold air coming in tomorrow. Check this out. So we got a little teeny little front. You can see it here on the surface charts. Right now, this is current. Here it is. We do have a little bit of frontal line, and because of that heat that we've been experiencing, 90-degree weather, we can see some rain south of this frontal line today, down here in South Florida. It's summer. It's summer. It's what happens in the summer. Let me close these windows out so I don't. You guys see my 1-minute chase video, man? It was incredible. Temperatures. I closed my box. All right, so here's the cool weather coming tomorrow morning. We'll just focus on southeast. Southeast. So here, check this out. Tomorrow morning. Look. Here it comes. Drum roll. Boom. Blue line's 50. So we can see some 50s inching down at Okeechobee. Some 50s close to Tampa. 50s in Orlando tomorrow morning. Now, high temperatures. Look. East Coast, a little better. Frontal wind. We're going to have some winds blowing in off the Atlantic tomorrow, which helps cool things down. Still upper 80s on the west coast of Florida. This is tomorrow. Thursday morning, or Friday morning, 50s are going to inch even farther south. We can see some inland 50s reaching down to the Everglades 50s. This lows of 60s on the backside of this thing, but it's kind of nice, right? High temperatures on Friday, back to upper 80s. High temperatures on Saturday. Here's that. So we got our first frontal line coming in. Doesn't cool things off much at all. Look, now we're back to Sundays again, upper 80s again. Look at the 80s over here in Louisiana and Texas. Monday comes around. Here's that second front kind of sneaking into the picture. Look at that, 87, 90s in the south. This is Monday. Tuesday, things cool off a lot. So we might not get past 69 for Friday, Tampa. This is on Tuesday of next week. High temperatures in the 60s across Interstate 4 North. 80 down in Keys. And then we got low temperatures. Not really that crazy low, but still Tuesday morning, 50s again. Low 40s, maybe inching towards Orlando. This is Tuesday morning. And then we get to Wednesday, and there's your temperatures slowly creeping back up. And then by Thursday, we're back in the 80s again. Then Friday back again. So it is a good little cool front. It won't be that hot in the Bahamas, but it'll be nice enough that you won't be too hot. Trust me, you don't want to be 95 degrees. So that's it. BOGO front's the story this week, and a little cool weather rolling in. And there is going to be some rain. We talked about that. So, yeah, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. All right, well, that's about it. I will call it a day. We'll say goodbye here to a few more folks. We'll leave it on our big cruise graphic since that's coming up. And Clearwater red tide status. Oh, I know Pam very much not in the news. Well, it is kind of in the news. Not in the news. But it's inched up towards Clearwater. I have a red tide page map right there. I don't think it's probably the same graphic I shared. Yeah, it's really nothing new. But we do have reports of red tide in Pinellas County. So, you know, they'd have issued some respiratory alerts that it could be bad. I know I've seen pictures down in Fort Myers area. Pretty rough. A lot of fish. So, still here. Not much you can do about it. I wouldn't let it ruin your vacation. You know, some spots are definitely higher than others. But kind of stinks, right? Right. See you later, Katie Haley. Baseball's coming up, Mr. Mark Hall. Yep. Weather in a nutshell. I know, that's my corniness. I don't know. Car insurance went up at least a third. Vicky, yeah, you can. Good place to look at long range temperature maps. Go to just click GFS. This is Levi's site. Go to regions wherever you live at. Go to thermodynamics. Hit 2 millimeter temperature shaded, and you can at least see an idea, you know, what's coming. Here's that big cold front coming down. This is the following Tuesday, Wednesday. GFS showing Wednesday morning in the 40s. That's a little drastic. But I am bringing warm clothes on the cruise. Jeans and a jacket. Oh, man, I lost my favorite Furman jacket. I wonder if... Greg, are you listening? Can I get my new jacket? Is there time? I don't like that fuzzy one, man. Well, today's Wednesday. Yeah, I'll call in a favor here. See if you can red label me a jacket. All right. Well, I got to go, guys. This is great. Always fun talking weather with you. And these fronts are coming, and you're going to have a good chance to get... Yeah, look at that. See, oh, man, right above me. Look, you can zoom in on this huge low pressure area currently right now. There it is. Spinning away. Right there. The tail's smacking you guys. There's Hamilton. Look at that. Massive winds. Look at that. You ain't kidding me. Look at that. Man. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. That's a huge low, by the way. Look at that thing just spinning out here in the Atlantic. I bet it looks amazing on satellite, too. We can take a look at that real quick. Let's see what it looks like on Weather Nerds. This might be worth posting, too. Let me zoom out. So we got storms in the middle of the U.S., man, in Arkansas. Anybody in Arkansas right now? Arkansas? As we wait for it to load, weathernerds.org. Look at that. There she spins. Definitely, look at that. Down the road, though. Down the road. You can have some more. Here's Saturday's front right here. Here's Saturday's front. It's going to be really windy for you on Saturday. More of the same. And then you're going to get, like we said earlier, you're going to get on the backside I mean, it's going to be really windy on Sunday morning. Look at this. You're talking like 60s. You're going to be blowing in the wind there. And then the second front, you might even get more. Here's the beginning of our next front. So you're going to get it on the front side Tuesday morning, and then the back side comes around, and that doesn't get you too bad. But still, man, you got a lot of wind coming up. This is Thursday. Look at that. So you can batten down the hatches. Is that what they say? Is Jason in the thing? Jason, are you here? I want the new. I need my. I need the water resilient one. So, all right. Hey, listen, it's fun. We'll see everybody on Friday, for sure, and that'll be it for a while, for a week. All right. So have a great Wednesday out there, and that's it. Things are kind of boring, except for the big rain out west. All right.